Oilersnation After Dark begins now.
Hello, everybody, to Oilers Nation after a dub. They have been few and far between this season. What is this, our sixth win of the year? So we hold on to them tightly, and we celebrate them big. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I am your host, Aaron Bordato, live inside the Sports Closet studio with Elton John himself, everybody. He has come to... G'day, mate.
Hello. No.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
You're Australian right there.
G'day.
Well, good day, everybody, because it's been a great day. Hello and welcome to the Sports Closet studio, where the first comment was from Mr. Burns. He didn't say excellent. He said, love that Nuge got one today. Mm-hmm. That's always a good time.
Two from...
I'm just looking. Are we sure we're live on YouTube right now? Okay. Oh, it's all right. I'm just powering through. I might still have the live stream open, but we went live and we had a watch party today at the office. Brett, what a good little Friday at the office right there. Like, this was work today. This was a work day, technically.
On Black Friday, and we got everything we wanted. That was a sale that we picked up on and we bought immediately. Yeah, big day. The game starts at 1. It felt like a short week for us, and now that we get to go into the weekend with a nice little George H.W.
It does. We said it on pre-gaming beforehand that we could get a dub, would set the tone for a big, big weekend for yours truly, just personally. Lance, you've been saying it in the chat the whole game. You just DM'd me. Greta's later. It's not right now.
But Lance, I promise you, we will be going there, but it will be later on. It's only 4 p.m. But yes, Lance, you will find us at Greta after a big shutout victory, baby.
I love the energy, Lance, but I got to do the show first. You know that. You're in all of these.
It's
you
5
know
o'clock
that.
Somewhere.
We'll be out there. We'll be using my crew card tonight at Greta big time because we're celebrating. That was everything we wanted, man. That was the perfect performance. That was never in doubt. That was a shutout, and I can finally say the word now. Little fun fact. Actually, Gavin, I want you to have to answer for this. There was how many minutes? There was several minutes still left in the game, and Gavin taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, hey, look at this.
I had it drafted up in my Twitter since the start of the third because I had to be the first one on it because I don't know if you guys remember.
That's your thing.
That is my thing. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I did the same thing last year, and I'll actually bring up my tweet here right now. I had this tweet grafted up, ready to go since the start of the third period. I knew it was going to happen. Good vibes only. And what do you know? It happened, baby. Big shutout win for the Edmonton Oilers.
See, I didn't know he had it for the whole period. He showed me with 8 minutes left. And I was like, delete that right now. Get that out of my face.
Saying it.
I started yelling, put your phone down. Yeah. And then we're all looking around in the office there. Nobody
is it going to happen? Is it going to happen?
And they scored off that little face-off there. And we were like, no way.
And the funny part was it was an Alex Ovechkin goal.
Yeah.
Psych. Yeah. Get out of here, buddy. You didn't save the league.
And it was also on a weird face-off drop too.
What a play.
Again, 2 games in a row, the Oilers have just had weird linesmen dropping the puck.
Yep, exactly. That actually has been. That's been a theme. I love this from Angie. She said, I love seeing smiles from the Oilers and the Oilers Nation crew.
Smiles all around.
We got good smiles. You got to show them off. It's, as I said, very few and far between this season to be happy about anything in general. My voice kind of cracked right there. I'm not happy about that right there. I'm still a boy, and sometimes I see it here. Felix, solid win by the boys. Everybody here, Lance, I deserve this. Ryan, good vibes only. Got to keep that going. Man, there was not much negative about that game tonight. Brett, what was your overall takeaways from that game? Once again, we back?
I do. I think we're back. The thing was, the whole 60 minutes was that last 20 minutes against Carolina. The last 20 minutes that they had, that third period against Carolina, where you're like, oh, okay, this is the Oilers team that we know that they should be playing as. They came out, got it was 2-0 after the first. That I don't know the Nuge goal counted, but we'll take it. I think that was for the first time this year. That was a full 60-minute effort for the Oilers. And look what happened. No goals against. They were unbelievably, well, I shouldn't say unbelievably disciplined in their own end, but they played
from
better.
the last 50 minutes. I would say the first 10, man, there was a couple like pizzas in our own end given up to them. Sometimes they just fumbled the puck and weren't even able to get shots off. Yeah. Other times, Stu stepped up to the challenge. Yep. What a refreshing thing to say. Man, my accuracy on takes and predictions way off because I said I wanted Calvin Pickard. Shows what I know. Oops. We could go with that. It was a really great game. And you know what? Let's get into it. The Crown Royal scoring summary brought to you by the one.
Oh, yeah, show that bad boy off.
Crown Royal. You know what?
Right in front. You get
front row seat. You get front row seating right there. Crown Royal, crown everything. Generosity lives in the small things. That wasn't a small victory.
No.
That was a big victory. We said the Washington Capitals, while you look at the roster and like the eye test there, you might not think they're a great team. They're 10-4-2 coming into this. They were red hot, I think, in their last
11-9-1-1, weren't they?
I knew that you knew that, and I didn't know that. So thank you for picking that up for me. It's just Shaka Khan, bro. Shaka Khan, bro.
Yeah, and they came into tonight winners of 5 straight too. Wow. So like they came in absolutely humming, but we put that to rest pretty damn quick.
Dacky said, Dacky has been saying that he wants me to join the dark side for like the last week. I think.
What does that mean? I think he's been saying it a lot. What does that mean?
Not believing the Oilers, because I know he does, right? I know he does, but it's just a joke. It's a bit.
Yeah, 100%.
And I said, you'll never catch me doing that. He just said, this was step 1 and 2 of winning me back.
Love it. Step 1 and 2. Okay.
What's 1 and 2?
I don't know. But
we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take
it. For him to know and us to find out. Dacky, I also don't believe you ever left the bandwagon because you don't miss a single show or anything because you're an OG and we appreciate you.
Yeah, we love you. We love you.
Crown Royal scoring summary brought to you by this big, beautiful bottle in front of me. I might take this one home with me, actually, after I'm done.
Yo.
Tyler ain't here. Hey, yo, let's go. Hey, yo, let's go. But that started good, and Leon Draisaitl takes the puck down low for the first goal of the game. So it's classic Leon, right? This is the Leon I remember. It's like if you ever played Shell, he's just holding X and protecting puck.
Yeah.
You cannot get the puck from Leon Draisaitl. When he is down low, he's bigger, he's stronger, so he's working it around, doing his thing, throws it out in front of the net. There's a Vander Kane, just like a Zach Hyman, stick on the ice, able to bang it home. That was good vibes from the start there, Brett. What'd you think of that one? That's classic Dry, classic hit.
Well, and that's you said it with Dry too. That it seemed like he was more into it. He was given more in the corners, big battles in the corners as well. That is what happens when you actually give a crap during a game. Like there's been so often where he just gives up on the first giveaway and he goes, okay, I'm going to go change, and the lackadaisical change, the guy's not ready to come on, and it's a odd man rush the other way. Now you take a look at what happens and wow, 5-0 win.
Crazy. Hey, yeah, we know Leon Draisaitl's been a point of contention. Right, Gavin?
Yeah, a little bit. What? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Hey, but 5-0 win. That's what we're going to talk about today, boys.
That's right, baby. It's only positive today. But then it continued on. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. I'm going to be honest. I thought that was a high stick. I thought
around the office, we were all we didn't know if to celebrate or not. Even the guys on the ice weren't really celebrating. Nugent celebrated. Hyman didn't celebrate. They're like, boys, I don't know if that one's going to count. But I think just the fact that it was called a goal on the ice, I think saved us because same thing. We were maybe it was a 50-50 play. You can't overturn a 50-50 play. Was 100% conclusive. Hence the goal counted. We'll take it though.
Say my laptop's the crossbar and this Crown Royal is a puck. It was somewhere in that range. Oh, man. And I do not know how you
no margin for error.
Would that have been just a matter of where he hit it instead of where like the tip of his stick is? Or
I think it's where he makes contact with the puck.
Okay. So then I can see that then. Because I think the puck was below the
stick?
Yeah, but
again, so close.
Hey, guess what? I don't care.
Exactly. It counted, baby. The goal counted.
I'm just going to keep going back to 5-0.
Hey, that's all I don't think there's going to be many of those this season.
No, God, no.
We got to enjoy it. Jenna here. Wow, what a win today. Dacky, Nuge was just being humble.
Yeah, fair.
Putter said it wasn't high. Lance is here to defend Gavin. Lance, you also said you wish you're an OG. What? You are the Oest of the G.
He is.
What are you talking about, man?
I
can
love
tell
Lance.
Lance has had the day off today, and he must be dipping in the Crown Royal because he's been giving
Like
takes.
Lance always asks, like, is Tyler my friend? Lance, you're my friend, buddy.
Yeah,
You're
we're
my
boys.
friend. I love Lance. He's been an OG, always has my back. I love him in the Discord.
Yeah, he
Great
has your
community
back.
over there. Huge shout out to Lance Kane. He's always here. So yeah, man, love you, Lance. And we love seeing you in here every single day.
I guess we found out that I loved Lance before I even knew him because, as he reminded us, I apparently met him years ago and bought him a beer at a punk show.
Really? I love Lance.
Fell in love at a
Lance. I
rock
love
show.
Lance.
Are you just pointing out guys in the chat and saying you love them?
I love Lance.
You can tell that we're in such a good mood right
Yeah.
now. We're
Fell
giggling.
in love
We're
with a girl
laughing.
at a rock show.
I hope that you at home are also as happy as we are. Soup here, not Jack Campbell, said,
Present.
I just ordered a pizza. That's right.
As you should.
As you should. But sorry, I'm getting off track. That's going to be a theme. That's going to be
We're
a
just
theme
having
today.
a good time. We just won 5-0, guys. We're having
Exactly.
a great
So the
time.
third goal for the Edmonton Oilers. Also, I had a buddy hit me up recently asking about if we can get some highlights for this. We're going to try and work the scoring summary a little better. There's legalities with playing highlights.
is.
So
There is.
we got to
So-
have the higher ups figure that one out. But I hear you loud
It's-
and clear, people.
And we've been
Thanks,
trying, so
NHL.
like it's something that we've been discussing like week in and week out that we're gonna try to get more highlights for you guys. But like Aaron just says, just a legality type thing. But we're definitely trying, and we definitely are gonna try getting for you
We're
guys. that
working
going
on
forward.
it.
We are
We're
working on it.
people.
We're
We're
working on it.
grinding. We're doing our thing. But so this is where I would like a highlight. So the third goal, Oosh bomb, power play from the top. What I really liked about that one too is, and it was a theme tonight. I actually need to check this. We won 56% of the faceoffs.
Wow.
We were winning
Ooh.
offensive zone draws, power play offensive zone draws. On that one specifically, we win it, goes back, Boosh gets the puck, rips it on net. It was like 6 seconds into the power play.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, where's that been the whole time? Also, though, what I want to point out, where if I had to replay, did Zach Hyman not touch that puck?
I think
thought that
we
was
all
clear-
thought he did.
Clear and
I think
obvious.
We all
tipped
thought he
that.
did initially.
I hope so for my fantasy team, but
Oh, no, I'm playing you. No.
don't worry, it's already done,
Yeah,
baby.
it is.
Yeah, I'm looking at the score. Still, Hyman has not gotten credit
Yeah.
for that
Yeah.
goal.
The thing about that, and you mentioned with the face-offs too, it was apparent for the first time really this season that the Edmonton Oilers were winning the battles. We think back to even that first period, that just absolute shift that they had where they pinned the Capitals in their own end. They were going and winning the battles in the second, third chance battles, like going out there and chipping away to get the puck, chipping away to get possession, chipping away to get shots, chipping away to win faceoffs, and it eventually turns into chances and goals.
I put in the first when we were doing the watch party. Also, shout out to all of you that were in there. That's so much fun doing
Yeah.
those watch parties. I mean, a 5-0 game.
Yeah, especially
also,
after a win. It's
that
even
also
better.
really helps. Those go hand in hand. But shout out to all you guys in the chat. I said during the first intermission, to help you guys do my job for me. What are your takeaways, good, bad, Oilies kind of thing? And one guy pointed out, he said that in the first period, the Oilers were big time on the forecheck.
Yeah.
They were hungry for the puck. They were retrieving it. They were going in their zone. Men possessed. They knew what they were going for. And like you said, wow, would you look at that? You get
Results.
5 goals. You can't be any happier than that. I always say I just need more than 3 goals. I can allow 3 goals against. Dude, Stuart Skinner tonight.
Yeah, they could have had
absolutely
one.
dialed in. But then the 4th goal of the game. This was classic Leon Draisaitl. I have not seen this play since last season. It's one of my favorite ones that they do, where Leon's in the slot, Connor's on the wing, on the right wing there. Leon shows his backhand tape, gives it to him. Connor feeds it right there, and then it's a simple doop, rip, top shelf, Leon. That is the Leon Draisaitl we were looking for. He did, right? He just looked more motivated. I'm sure I've pointed out before, once you score goals, like once you score one in the game, you kind of start to
Feel it
more and you get going. But he just had it rolling today. That was evidence of that. And you got to love it. You got to love it.
Oh.
That's classic Leon.
Well, once they get going, and when I say they, obviously Connor and Leon, the whole team gets going. It can't be those two guys carrying, and especially when those two guys that are supposed to carry aren't at the top of their game. Both of them were fantastic in tonight's game or today's game. There we go. There's the first little slip in today's game, and it trickled down from the top to the bottom. And that paddle, baby, that's all it takes. The paddle of that stick.
Yeah, that's perfect, Gavin. What do you think about your boy, Leon Draisaitl?
Leon Draisaitl? I love Leon Draisaitl. He's my favorite player in the entire world. I love that man. I love that guy's attitude. I love him off the ice. I absolutely love 29. No, on all.
It's what have you done for me lately? So
no, honestly,
me lately.
Okay, no, but no. In all seriousness, like Draisaitl, absolutely great game. Like you guys said, he was all over the ice tonight. He looked back to his usual self. He looked quick. He was back checking. All around a great effort from 29 tonight. And obviously he found the score sheet too, which we're looking for from our big dogs in these key moments, obviously going through these tough stretches, so to speak. So it's good seeing Leon Draisaitl obviously take off here tonight. Yep.
And when it rains, it pours for the bad and the good, because then we move along in the third period there. You're just like, when it's going your way, it's going your way. The fifth goal, the Oilers are on the power play. They're banging and crashing down low. It's an absolute scramble. Everybody's down low. Somehow the puck just slides out to the middle of the slot. There's 29, skates right into
the wrong guy to leave that to.
Okay, I'll rip that one. There's two. Me and Brett couldn't stop yelling the entire game today. So I set the over-under at 6.5. That's 3. Yeah. That's 3 right. Oh, we're smashing the over. But Leon Draisaitl, when you're feeling it, you're feeling it. And we've been talking about puck luck, right? Not going our way. That's an example of the universe giving it back to us right there. Granted, it was 4-0. You don't really need that one right there. I would like some puck luck. Maybe in an overtime game. Maybe somebody on the opposition trips and falls on a broken stick that's laying on the ice. I don't know. Let me know, big man upstairs, please. But I'll take that. That's really good to see. Leon Draisaitl just closing here. So it was a 5-0 victory for the boys. Stuart Skinner makes 25 saves on 25 shots. Yeah. Save percentage of 1, baby. I love it. What do you think of Stuart Skinner tonight? He was fantastic. He was great. He did everything he wanted, and
Stewie looked confident. Yeah, like there was a lot of opportunities.
Confidence, just everything.
100% stoic. He was very into. Again, it just comes down to the calmness in the net and the calmness in front of the net as well. I think the defense played relatively well. There were some lapses that Stewie was able to correct because of positioning, because of confidence. He had a lot of things going his way. I mean, especially when you get a goal called back. It was a ripper, too, from one of the greatest goal scorers in the league's history. You kind of...
Guy saved the NHL.
Yeah. So did Chris Kunitz, baby. That he did. Once you kind of get that first one past you, you're just like, oh, okay, it's done. I don't have to be so perfect. And then it gets called back. I think that kind of let off the heat for him for... I guess it was late in the game. It wasn't really going to matter, but you just want to have that, like your tweet said, 237 days.
Yes.
The last shutout.
And 35 games total.
That's almost a year.
Wasn't the one before that like a year?
The last one was over a year.
Yeah.
Because, we got our last one. Yeah, it was April 1st of last year.
Woohoo! That is sad. Like, it is genuinely sad. Like,
that's in the past, buddy.
Hopefully we can start picking it up here. But it's
like Jack Campbell's last year when we got our first shutout of the year. Do you know how we followed that game up? With another shutout.
Yeah, right. Was it Campbell and then Stu?
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Bring back Jack.
Because it was March 30th. And it was March 30th and then April 1st.
I can't say anything bad about Jack when you're rocking the Texas Stars.
Thank you.
Give stick taps in the chat for Brett's jersey and Brett's fit today. This is you would think this is like a special fit for Brett. No, this is just regular Brett. This man's got swag.
Yeah, I'm allergic to jeans, so that's not even a joke.
I wear corduroys all the time. That's what I think. Also,
not a denim guy.
You guys are getting your first experience of the Brett wheeze when he laughs really hard. You just heard it a second ago. You know what I'm talking about. But that's the Crown Royal scoring summary right there. 5 rep. What was the over set at today? Was it 6.5?
6.5. Over, I know it was 6.5.
It was an under game, but the Oilers did their part. We said we didn't pick it, but the Oilers over 3.5
goals, which hit.
That cashed. What did we pick, Gavin?
McDavid anytime goal.
Did it hit?
Man, and he told me that the Oilers are going to score 5 goals going into this game. You would have just assumed McDavid was going to find the back of the net. But hindsight 2020, Oilers still won. I'm still happy camper. So
I said 7 goals. I said it was going to be 7-0. I said 70 when I first walked in, but I misspoke.
And Bouchard also.
Card laid, card played.
I know we decided to make McDavid anytime goal, but Bouchard also hit over 2.5 shots. So we did hit 2 out of 3 on our Bortsy bankroll.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. I'm loving this in here. Lance, I love Brett's energy. Matthew, Brett's laugh is so contagious. Lance, it's hard not to love Brett. I agree.
You guys should see him and Waz together at Nation HQ.
You would have heard it.
Something
you would have heard it on the live stream today.
I've known that man way too long.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
I've known him long enough that our relationship could legally drink.
And our relationship needs to drink. To drink. But it's funny, just bringing back to McDavid, we're talking there about we had anytime goal. Connor McDavid had 4 assists tonight. He had 4 points. Yeah. A big game for him. Whatever. I'll lose some money. I am on cloud 9 right now. I'm in such a good mood. It's Friday.
As we all should be, man. What a game for the Oilers. It's a Friday night. We want a matinee game. And now we have credit to go do tonight. Hell of a job for the Edmonton Oilers.
Matinee,
and a big shutout
backup
win.
Goalie too. No, it's kind of.
And we're 1 game closer to 500. That's also a major thing for me.
You sure,
I see it there. Okay, you did bring it in. If you didn't catch pre-gaming before the game today, Gavin made a very risky bet. Very, very risky bet that he doesn't even win anything if it happens.
I just believe in our boys.
He got to learn to go to negotiation school because he was debating against no one. So he's debating against the wall. Gavin said if the Oilers are not above 500 before February 1st, that he will shave his head. And we got a nice accurate depiction here. That's Brett's.
I'll do it. Okay, obviously.
If Brett's too loud in your ears, I apologize.
Obviously, minus the beard because I can't grow facial hair. But just imagine no hair. I'll do it, but I believe in the boys. I think we'll beat 500 by February 1st.
You're gonna have to get a fake beard. If that's
I might have to pull that off.
That boy plays linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys.
I literally took that in the spot right before we went live. I'm like, I need to see what I would look like bald. And I'm like, oh boy, these guys better get the 500 by February 1st.
Lance says, don't grow a beard, Gavin. That's, I like this fighting Amish said, I'm happy Bordsy is smiling. Gavin, your mom texted you during the game. And what'd she have to say?
She, quote unquote, I'll bring it up. She said, Gavin, you are not shaving her head in all caps.
Mom, if we're below 500 February 1st, I am shaving.
Yeah, Aaron will physically shave my head on pre-gaming with Bordsy.
Whether he's awake, sober, whatever, it doesn't matter. I will find a way to get it done and get it done live.
So good.
Everybody in here, I'm loving Brett's laugh. Yeah, that one. That one right there. Okay, sorry, we're getting so sidetracked. 24 minutes. Let's get into the good, the bad, the oily, presented by Alberta Blue Cross. There's only one thing better than sharing memories. It's making new ones, Brett, and that's what we're doing today in this couch, in this studio. Alberta Blue Cross travel insurance protects your memories and more wherever travel takes you. Visit ab.bluecross.ca/travel for more information. Okay, everybody, I want you to flood the chat with your goods right now because you could pick anything. There's a lot of them. We went a little broad with it. Gavin hit me. We went with pure and utter dominance. Ooh. It was too hard for me to try and single out. Obviously, Dry's back. Connor got 4 apples. Stuart Skinner played great. How am I going to just pick one of those things? We're going to roll them all up into a ball. That game was never in doubt. I said maybe the first 5 minutes, there was pizzas up the ice. They DoorDash delivered some pizzas right there up the ice. But Stu made some plays. Also, it was just kind of like sloppy plays, sticks tapping, whatever. But hey, that's hockey. That's defense. We didn't get scored on. Pure dominance for the boys tonight. Brett, you agree, right?
100%. You know, what I would also toss in there, too, is the play of a guy like Vinny Desharnais. getting
Nice.
pucks.
I wanted to get to that later. Good.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Do it now. No.
Spoiler
alert. Do it now.
Yeah, I think he played very well with the puck. He moved the puck well, took some big shots that caused something here. That's awesome. But that was only with the puck. He's getting in front of shots. He's getting physical. Wasn't letting much go on in front of the net. Like, I think he showed another reason why. That is why he's in the lineup over a guy like Broberg. Not to toss shade at all, but that is why he's in the lineup.
Dick.
Yeah.
Vinny Desharnais, great game today. Even got on the score sheet.
Yeah.
He got an apple. He played 1951.
Wow.
I didn't realize he played that much.
I saw somebody put it in the chat here earlier. That's what I pointed out to me. And I was like, holy cow, man. Like, Vinny, let's go. And if you guys don't know, Brett from the Nation here, everyone in the Nation kind of has their guys, right? I'm Kulak. Liam was Devin Shore.
I'm Draisaitl.
Kennedy's Draisaitl, but Gavin is also Draisaitl. I was exactly where I was going with that joke. That's perfect. And Brett here is our resident Vinny Desharnais. Walls is Derek Ryan.
Yeah.
Vinny played great tonight. The fact that it was presented in the offseason that there was Sam Lafferty being offered for Vinny Desharnais straight up. I'm very happy we didn't do that.
Oh,
I love Vinny and just his ability to beat your ass if you look at him the wrong. And that's like the thing is Dan was saying it on the stream. Vinny's never really looking for a fight, but if he has to check you, he will check you and he'll pump your eyes shut.
Vinny is the epitome of a team player. Like he's at the end of the game, it's a 5-0 game on the power for the Capitals power play, and he's taking a shot to the shin. Like, this is a guy who will do whatever it takes, not only to win, but stay in the NHL.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that is a stereotypical, just good NHLer, good professional. And he's 51 games into his career. And he has a great story behind him too. I think that really adds to the type of player he is.
Who said this? But bashing Andrew Tate selfie on the screen. He looked like Andrew Tate.
My God!
Oh no!
I can't compare me to that guy.
I love it. Matthew said you can tell the boys are in a good mood. Only 23 minutes in, and we're already off topic. I don't think we've been on topic yet. This whole thing. Let's go. There we go. So for everybody else throwing in goods here, I'll just kind of rattle them off because we could have picked anything. Good. Not sitting back in the third period.
Yeah.
We were all over it. Yeah,
That's a good one.
You could think that we get a little lackadaisical. Like the last game, everybody said, I think the reason the Oilers came back in it was because Carolina was lackadaisical. Well, the Oilers didn't do that tonight. Joel says Vinny getting under Ovi's skin. Yeah, the shot of Ovi straight up cross-checking Vinny in the face, who's also way taller than him, so you have to shoot it up. But the moment he did it, he put his hand out, was like, oh, shit.
Also,
my bad.
Also, our special teams today. Power play went 3 for 4. PK went 5 for 5, you guys.
That's what I'm talking
about. I'll give that some good. I'll give a little bit of love in that as well.
Yeah, exactly right, man. PK's been
rolling last 3 days because I know last game against Carolina where we kind of struggled, that was also our good because we were 100% on the PK in that game as well. So penalty kill's been rolling because I know that was one of our
It's tough to start the year.
It was very tough to start the year. And like we just said, last 3-4 games, they've been hot. So it all starts there, man. And the boys are rolling on the special teams. Yeah.
Penalty kill, PP. Rusty says this year, this is the kind of game we know the Oilers can play consistently.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we win.
Could not agree more.
It's funny because, and I brought this up on After Dark the last game, Jamal Mayers in that third period against Carolina was like, the Oilers have found something here. This is the formula that they weren't thinking. They were just reacting. They were playing their game, throwing it on net. It's like doing the little things, doing it right. There was also, saw it several times today, there was one specifically, we turned it over in their end and it was coming back. I have never seen that many Oiler forwards back check so hard. Oh. You could tell all of them were like, oh shit. Like, I'm going to be on Twitter later and this is going to be all over the place. But they came back. They broke up the play. There's so much good tonight. A lot of people in here who said it. I know it was Braden. My good is Brett being on After Dark. Let me know if you guys want more Brett. I think you should.
I want more Brett.
I always want more Brett. So
there's a lot of
and
Brett.
Fun fact for everyone, Brett and I actually went to high school together, so I've known Brett for a long time. Yeah. I absolutely love Brett, so I would love to see him more on After Dark.
If you heard Brett's joke there's enough Brett to go around. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. Oh, this is great. Everybody in here, it was just a good, dominant performance. We could go for, I think this whole 30 minutes has been good so far. We have to talk bad.
It was so hard.
It was hard to pick bad, so we got a little creative with it, and this is what we picked. I love TJ Oshie.
I like TJ Oshie as well.
He's a great dude. Him in the Stanley Cup. You know the stories of his dad, right?
Yes.
So that's a big tug on your heartstring thing.
For sure.
And that play was a very weird one where Matthias
just a collision.
Just brick-walled him at the blue line. Didn't mean to.
No.
If anything, I thought Oshie ran into him.
Yeah.
If anything, but it wasn't a call. You could see Ekholm was like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
I was going to say huge props to Ekholm because he immediately wanted to go see if TJ Oshie was okay. And same thing, I love Oshie. When I think of TJ Oshie, I think of his shootout for Team USA. when he went out there, I think he scored 5 goals in that shootout. So I absolutely love TJ Oshie. Obviously, hoping for a speedy recovery from 77.
X-Ray J says happy 420. It's 420 right now.
Hey,
BN says I love Brett's hair. You look like an avid.
Well, I don't know at what games I'd weigh the sideys or the headband. I'm not really sure.
I went to the legislature in the late of
just chill,
April.
bro.
Yeah,
just chill, bro. But yeah, TJ Oshie, right? Give me anything in here that you thought was bad on the Oilers end. I am not going to nitpick, so you're not going to hear a negative word out of me. I do that more than enough this season, so we're staying strictly positive. But I don't know. Oh, I see it here from Final Buzzer. Yeah, this one's fair. Bad. Still waiting to see a reason for already taking a $3.25 million cap hit for Brown next season.
Yeah,
I said it before on pregame, and I'm not at my wit's end yet with Connor Brown or anything because he was coming back from injury, got injured again, and now he's come back. But this is game 13 for him.
And we can only use that as a scapegoat for so long.
Tonight?
No.
I know I don't have to look, but I'm still going to look just to check. What? No, man, he didn't get a point.
What?
So we're 13 games in. Connor Brown. It's tough, man. This is getting next year. All I keep telling myself is the cap's going up. The cap's going up. The cap's going up. So I can just tell myself that it's like we're going into the same cap next year. I got to do some mental gymnastics. Thoughts on Connor Brown?
My big thing with Connor Brown is that he does all of the little things well. Other than getting on the score sheet so far this year, he battles so hard in the corners. He's really
aggressive forechecker.
100%. He's responsible in his own end. But how many of those guys can you have?
And we have a lot of those guys in the Edmonton right now, right? And so I agree with you, Brett. He is doing a lot of the things right, but at some point, obviously, you got to find the score sheet because then that's what we brought him in here to do.
Well, was
to help complement and help drive lines with Connor McDavid, right? We're just not getting that at this moment.
It's the excuse that we've been using for guys like Ryan McLeod. You know, same with Warren Fogle too. It's just, but Fogle actually has
it works.
Yeah, the guy has had good top 6 minutes. It's guys like McLeod, guys like Brown, where you sit there and go, you're doing a lot of the right things. Even I sit there and go, McLeod has kind of been irresponsible sometimes too. But you take a look at Brown, strong in his own end, is just this prototypical guy that you want. He's just not getting on the score sheet right now.
Yeah, exactly. And time will come. Rusty says it here. The players have said they think it was going to take Brown half a season to be fully back. I'll still give him some time.
Sure. ACL.
I can give him some, but I don't like that's for me when you're this far and you're clearly healthy enough to play. You can't. That's like loser talk when we're what 6 games below 500 or whatever.
We're losers right now, though.
But that's a reason why.
Exactly.
So I gotta call the boys out. I gotta be accountable. Yeah. We gotta paint
as we should, right? And there's so much we can't use that as a scapegoat for Connor Brown for this entire season.
Yeah.
At some point he has to get going.
And
then the fact is we need him to get going too. So
exactly, but that's enough on the bad.
Yeah, and let's go. And let's keep it rolling. I didn't
like that. That felt like regular Aaron coming out there, finding things to be upset about. Lance asked Brett, you joined the Discord. Brett?
Send me the link and I will.
Once again, my foot is in that Discord, so there you go. That don't motivate you to join
me right now.
So Lance, delete that photo, please.
Delete that photo. Keep it on.
Then let's take a look at the Oily. This one's obvious. This one's great, man.
It feels good.
It feels
good to have a goalie who made saves.
He made all the saves. Once again, I'd say, I don't know, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought at the beginning of the game he was tested big time.
Yeah.
The more the game went along, he wasn't really.
But at the same time, he wasn't. Because at the end of the first period, the shots were 21-6. But they were high chance
for sure,
6, right? But then you take a look. I think I think 25. You can take 25 for Washington and 30 for us, right? So it kind of it closed down a bit, and that was where you needed Skinner to be that second place Calder Trophy type of player.
Definitely,
and that was what we got. He made big saves with his glove. He made positional technique saves that you makes you win hockey games.
Yep, absolutely. Gavin, Stu, you had that tweet crafted for so long.
I feel
like you pitched a shutout today.
No, and shout out to Stu and the fact that kind of Brett mentioned too, he wasn't really tested a whole lot in the first period, but sometimes as a goalie, that's almost harder to stay engaged going into each period, right? So huge credit to Stu for staying mentally engaged through the whole 60 minutes. And obviously he made the key saves and he made every damn save tonight, which obviously was nice to see. But yeah, big shout out to Stu. I think he played perfect tonight. So it was awesome to see.
I like this point by Ryan. I forgot this. See, that's why we're a family in here. That's why I hold the Oilers accountable. You hold me accountable. We got to work this. But he said Skinner made that big save on Anthony Mantha.
Yeah.
I was right in front of that. I forgot it was
where 4 guys were on the wall for some reason. But that's been an issue for the Oilers.
Yep.
Like that.
Leaving dudes alone out in front of the net.
Yeah, just leaving dudes.
Then Skinner went, ski, and he made that.
Is that 6?
That's the over. Okay, is that 6? Yeah. Okay, we need one more. So there we go. A lot of talking about the foot in here. Yeah, it's still going on.
Hey, yo.
Jackie says pin the foot pick. What? My feet, besides the massive gash in my toe, I got good feet. I got nice feet.
I've never understood that.
What the massive
we're gonna move on.
Don't you understand?
Let's move along.
Whoa.
Hey, yo. Okay, let's move along to the DoorDash.
Ding dong.
Hot and cold performers of the game. Nice, boys. That's sick. Let's go. Double guns. But the DoorDash hot and cold performer of the game. It's Friday. We're in a good mood. You want to treat yourself? For a limited time only, our listeners can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code NATION25. There it is, right there.
All
Boom.
caps, baby.
I actually pointed correctly for once. Boom, look at that.
Is that right? 25?
It's always it's always
it works.
It's always there, but let me know in the chats what you're going to order from DoorDash tonight as well. I'm not cooking a thing tonight.
No.
I'm DoorDashing. Actually, no, I'm not DoorDashing Crown Royal. I got it right here. So we're good. I'll DoorDash some cola. Get some mix in there. My hot performer of the game was going to be Vinny Desharnais. That was going to be my pick. It could obviously be Stuart Skinner, but you got to give credit where credit's due, man. Vinny Desharnais, I think this season has been a great factor on the blue line. He knows his role so well, and he plays it to a T. He's also a human truck out there. Don't get me wrong.
And the fact that he ate up 19 minutes today is absolutely bizarre. When he told me that number, Aaron, I was like, whoa, I was kind of taken aback. But huge shout out to Vinny, man.
That's top 4 minutes.
Yep, exactly. Other hot performers, Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
He was flying like today. He's coming back. Whatever, he didn't finish there. We didn't hit our anytime
for love
goal.
of the game. He didn't score, but that's okay.
Whatever. We will take that.
We'll take 4 assists.
He was dialed in. You got any other hot performers of the game?
Well, I'm obviously going to toss in Leon here because
I set you up.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did, Brett.
The finishing is back for him. As long as he can start getting going here and keep it consistent, I think the team is back.
Lance Kane. Adam Ernie hype. Ooh. What did we think of Ernie tonight?
He was playing?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. No, really. He played 9 minutes and 13 seconds.
I was going to say 8:37.
I mean, he played hockey. Good, hot performer. Yeah. You didn't mess it up, and that's all I don't know. Let me know in the chat what you thought about Adam Ernie. I didn't really notice a ton, but once again, 4th line player that you don't notice. Hey, I'll take that. It's like a D-man when you don't notice him.
Yeah.
Great game, buddy. Great game.
I think we have space on our ball hockey team on Saturday if he wants to play.
Ooh. Dude, 5-0. None of that. None of that. But
we'll play more than 7 minutes.
Gavin, you got any hot performers for the evening?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go off the board. I'm actually gonna go with just you guys, the viewers and listeners, because we were live for 5 straight hours today.
We're still live.
And we're still live. We're still going. Like, obviously, pregame with Bordsy. We are live all throughout the game, and now we're live on After Dark. And a lot of you guys, if not pretty much like every single one of you guys, stuck through it all with us. So huge shout out to you guys. I know you guys are in it for the long haul. We love and appreciate each and every one of you because, quite frankly, we would not be here without you guys. So huge shout out to you guys, the fans and the viewers.
Also, it was a Friday in the middle of the day, and there was a lot of you in there. I love it. I love it, people.
It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What?
That's a clip right there. But let me know. Hot performers. Nuge is back.
Yeah.
For him, I am not a patient fellow. You can probably tell that about me with just through the screen. Got a hard time waiting for things. And I would have bashed that thing out of the air so quickly. I thought he was tight. And even his reaction, but Nuge gets on the score sheet. There's so much to be happy about tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just in a great mood. I see Lance is still party at Greta.
I think that's the third time he's mentioned Greta. I love it, man. The guy loves Greta, so I'm all for it.
That's the 30th time he's mentioned Greta the whole day.
It's just the third time in the last 5 minutes.
But like Gavin said, dude, we love all of you in the chat.
Yes.
We work hard. It sometimes might not feel like work. When we're losing, it absolutely feels like work. Sure. Today, it was awesome. So I'm happy you guys wanted to hang with us. Another hot performer I could have, a little outside the box. I guess it's two, kind of hand in hand. Jay Downton on the last After Dark said Jamal Mayers is bad luck. Get him out of here. Louis DeBrusk.
Did say that, right?
That. What do you know? Good guy Louis back in the fold.
Yeah.
5-0 victory. Jamal Mayers, I've said I really like your calls. I like your breakdowns. Stay home, buddy. Stay home. We don't need you. You just go. You keep cashing your Sportsnet checks.
It was nice to see Louis' face.
Dude, I love Louis.
Yeah.
He's a spark we needed again.
Good guy.
Keep Louis.
Good guy.
Keep Louis forever.
Tries hard. Loves the game.
That's the over.
My DoorDash cold performer of the game. Nobody.
I was thinking there
Nobody.
too, Aaron.
I'm not picking anyone.
Adam Ernie.
Dick, stop doing that. Stop doing that. We're not doing that.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I honestly don't have one either, guys. Like Aaron, I don't know if anyone kind of comes to your head, but in a 5-0 victory, it's hard to nitpick, and I'm not going to nitpick because we already kind of nitpicked maybe a little bit on Connor Brown today, but a co-performer for the game, I quite simply do not have one.
Calvin Pickard because he didn't play.
He's cold.
He's probably
he was cold. He was probably wasn't moving around.
He didn't do anything since warm-ups. Yeah.
Calvin Pickard, DoorDash cold performer of the game.
Done.
Ding dong.
But performer. That
he looked great. He looked great.
Opened the gate real well tonight.
I'm just looking at the Capitals too. Wow, every single player was either a plus minus of neutral or -1.
Wow.
So there wasn't even anyone that you could really put that on maybe, and I couldn't even really Charlie Lindgren. Whatever. He's cold. He can be the cold performer.
Sure.
You got lit up. You led 5 goals. So there it is, baby. There it is. So that is our DoorDash hot and cold performer of the game. I want to give one other shout out. It's to us at The Nation. It's the nationgear.ca sale going on right now.
Man.
It's the blackout sale.
They are clean. Do we have one in here? Where's a black one?
The other one's out there. Whatever. You saw it. I've been showing it off. I don't even think this is a Black Friday one. I don't know why I'm holding that up.
But we dropped new ones today too.
We dropped
new so check out Nation
ones.
Gear. The stuff is amazing and it's exclusive. So once it's gone, it's gone. So hop on that stuff.
That retro stuff looks clean.
Shirts, hoodies, hats.
So nice.
You know me, I'm a big hat guy. I literally think I've done 19 games of these and I've worn a hat every single one.
Yeah.
My hair is so long. I think I'm getting a cut this weekend.
No.
Special treat coming.
No.
Oh no, we won a game. Yeah, I can't cut it now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's no.
Wouldn't that be nice, eh, Gavin?
No shave November.
Nationgear.ca. Go hit it up. Check it out. As Gavin said, there's a limited time thing. And some of these items, man, they look so good. The color schemes, the black and the orange. Crew here does
huge shout out to our
job.
graphics team. Like they put in a lot of work on this line and it came out awesome.
Also,
huge shout out to them.
I don't know if anyone would ever buy one, but Eric, our graphic designer guy there, he was showing me shirts with pregame and logos on them.
Oh, I'd buy one.
I was like, if they don't sell, I'll buy all.
You'll buy the whole thing.
I'll buy every one of them. Give them out for free. But nationgear.ca, go check it out. Also, another Nation thing that we are doing. It's where's the name again? Where did I have it? The Oilersnation Pack the Nation Truck Food Bank Food Drive presented by Sherwood Ford the Giant. Get that one on a t-shirt. The food banks in Edmonton and surrounding areas are more in need than ever. It's Christmas, everybody. You know this. Food drives happen all the time. This is nothing new, but we're doing what we can. We're partnering with all of our local sponsors and our partners. They're all great folks. Sports closets all over the city. Kingsway, St. Albert, Sherwood Park. Dog Patch, bread and butter below us.
Yep.
Greta, Lance, bring your perishable, non-perishable food items to Greta tonight. I better see those. Yeah. There's gonna be a couple other Sherwood Fords. Once again, I think those are the big ones.
Yep. Better walk in some raviolis
for sure.
If you can afford to do it, let's pull together. I brought some stuff in there's a big box behind us. I brought some stuff in.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what we did.
Yeah, no, obviously, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to shoot us a DM on all of our socials too. Because like Aaron just said, it's a great cause. So we're trying to help with the best we can, obviously throughout the holiday season. So
it's Christmas, man. We got to pull together. It's all, and it don't look like Christmas out there.
No.
Not yet. Anyways.
Also, I want to call Zach Lang out right now.
Yeah, you see that tweet?
He made a tweet saying, "Can we just get snow and cold weather in Edmonton already?"
I don't need snow yet.
As long as it's white for Christmas, that's all I care. It can be gone for Boxing Day.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Sure.
This is fine. -5, -6. I pulled out my winter coat for the first time this year.
Yeah, man.
I love this from Dacky in the chat. I'm also keeping my word here in the peg. Every Oilers win this season, I give someone less fortunate a hot meal. Tomorrow, someone will be happy. Clap it up.
6 hours for Dacky. That's awesome.
Everybody, be more like Dacky.
Yeah,
everybody, walk in and be like Dacky. You know what? I might challenge myself to something like that.
That's awesome, man.
That is awesome, dude.
I love that.
You know what? When I'm out and about tonight and a little lit, feeling very lovey-dovey, I might have to hook that up for somebody. That's awesome, Dacky. That's what I'm talking about in here. That's family all the way out in the peg too. Tough, no airport. That's gross. That's rough, man. I don't know how you do that.
No, but honestly, Dacky, that's awesome, man. It's good to see that there's I know there's a lot of good people out there, but that's a plus human right there.
That's right. That's awesome. So 47 minutes. Nice. we got back on the rails a little bit. So that's good. We got our sponsors in there. Nice. I would just say that was, we touched on it, the most complete effort from the Edmonton Oilers
from all year. 60 minutes.
It was the best power play game of the season.
For sure.
I think I'm fair to say that. 3 for 4.
Even puck possession, the entire power play too. And like you guys said, even just the simple things, winning the initial face-off draw in the offensive zone on the power play, obviously played huge dividends for us. So yeah, all in all, great day for the Oilers, PP.
The biggest thing is now building off that. You have the Anaheim Ducks next, a division rival who's had a good start.
Are they good?
I know they're coming off. I know they lost to LA tonight too, and they lost pretty handsomely.
But the thing is too, is they don't have a guy like Trevor Zegras. That first of all, he's injured, but he hasn't been performing too hot. But guys like Leo Carlson, when he is playing, stepping up, the rise of Mason McTavish, Pavel Menchikov.
Is Troy Terry how's he been playing?
He's been their arguably not the best player, because I would almost put that on Frankie Vetrano.
I'd probably say even McTavish this year. McTavish has been putting up consistent numbers for them.
You have consistent goaltending between both goalies. Weird how that works. With Lucas Dostal. Beats me.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
With Lucas Dostal and John Gibson. So this is now a Western Conference, a Pacific Division test. Let's build off of the last 80 minutes that you've had and go and win a division game.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm very curious to see what kind of effort we're going to get Sunday. I'm also jacked up that the game's on Saturday, not Sunday, not Saturday. So I get a weekend. What is the Sunday night game this week?
The Sunday night game this week is the Chargers and Baltimore, I believe.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a good game. Well, good thing I have 2 65-inch TVs in my basement right next to each other. Buddy. We don't mess around in the Bordsey household. We do not mess around at Bordsey's house, okay? Just some other things. I saw some big hits laid out there in the beginning of the game. Yeah. But once again, like Tom Wilson, we said at the beginning, he was running, bros. He was running at him, doing his thing. And what I like to see from the Oilers is they kept their composure. Yeah. Nobody got crazy, I don't think I really saw any dumb penalties tonight, right?
Nope. No, I don't think so. To that point, though, kind of on the opposite end, and I was going to say this earlier, you can't let a guy like that keep running around. Yes, you're disciplined. Yes, you're staying composed. But I think it was in the third, he went after Connor a little bit in the corner, kind of face washed him, and that's where you kind of start to stretch the line a little bit. Yeah. That's where I would start to go, hey, Adam Ernie.
Second boy.
Yeah.
Second boy.
You remember that elbow you tossed the other day on Pierre-Edouard?
The people's elbow.
Yeah.
That's right.
Go do it to Tom Wilson. Let's tee this thing off.
Shit.
Whoa, hey.
Not the Crown Royal. Whoa.
Kicked it up like
I
Ronaldo.
understand that point, but also at the same time, if you're up 4-0 in a game and Tom Wilson's running around being a douche, that's his game. He's trying to get you to get in a fight to get some momentum. Yeah, so you are kind of playing it into his hand, but it's that healthy balance of you got to stick up for yourself and can't let a guy walk all over you. But I thought we did a great job of doing that today. Could I use a little more hacks to the back of the ankle? Sure. If you've watched these shows, I'm a guy, a pusher of break your stick on a guy. I don't care if you take a penalty. Mm-hmm. Tom Wilson tonight, when you're up 4-0, I don't want you doing that.
But
for sure, it's time and place. Sorry, Brett. Sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, it's time and place for other kind of things too. Like in a 5-0 game, no, we don't need to go out there and looking for a fight, for an example. Yeah. But yeah, like time and place, like you guys were just saying, for that kind of thing.
But there's two things that I think going to contribute to that. First being, I think the Oilers, they weren't in on Wilson or going after Wilson in the free play, but they were very engaged in the around the net scrums. We saw Wilson take that penalty and Darnell went right after him and kind of kept him in check there. I think the other thing that kind of goes along with it was the TJ Oshie injury. I think that was kind of it was a very innocuous play, an everyday play, and it was a thank you. I used it a lot. Again, you just see that kind of happen. You go, I don't want to be stupid, and especially for a top class guy like Oshie, I think kind of took everyone back a little bit, other than Tom Wilson. But
kind of there. Waz is in the chat, all capitals. Brett out here, what a speaker! Brett, fantastic analyst. They love it. Jamie says, great job tonight, Brett. Good to see you on Oilers Nation.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
I mean, he does work here.
You guys are being too nice.
Is Hack the Bone a Simpsons reference? Because if so, I got that one. I know that is. Also, Dacky points it out here when Vinny did that push-up.
Yeah.
That's a good subtle flex.
That was awesome.
Right there.
Yeah, so good.
I'm a beast. You can't affect me.
You should have done like 5 like Peanut Tillman.
The punch back down there. He's like, what's he doing?
Yeah,
he's got no
that's like an NHL like 24 celebration too. After you
shoot it again. Do it. And he's saying it in French.
Guys just trying to get a lift in, man. Just let him go. It was a game day. He probably didn't hit the gym, or maybe he is right now. Vinny's hitting the gym right now. That's for
Have
sure.
You seen the man? He's always right.
The only other thing that I kind of just roughly want to touch on was we had greasy goals tonight.
Yes.
I love that. And that to me is an indicator of that you're playing well and that you're going on. That's a sign the team's making the right plays. Hockey's a tough game. And you need to score tough goals. They're not all going to be pretty off the rush.
No.
That's not. And that's the thing I think early in the year. Granted, you could say this 2 games ago. But we're moving forward with this. But they're always kind of waiting for the perfect play, the perfect pass. Bouchard, specifically, I'm pointing you out in that one.
McDavid and Draisaitl on that too.
Even on that too. Yeah, for today's example. Like McDavid, like he had a clear breakaway and tried to pass a Draisaitl that already peeled off to the end boards. But no, for sure.
Lance, I knew that reference, buddy. I knew that one. That's one of my favorite Simpson episodes. But greasy goals, love it.
Well, look at what happened with Gagne in his re-debut. Like the amount of times that this is a guy who's been around the block. And for him to come out there and be a contributor in his first game, how's he doing it? He's going to the front of the net. I don't know if any of those 2 goals even hit his stick, but either way, they count all the same. For guys like a Brown, like a McLeod, like a Fogle, who's been kind of on a cold streak recently, look at Derek Ryan's goals the other day as well. Mm-hmm. Those are goals that are greasy. You're not going out there, and that's not going to be on the highlight reel next weekend. No. But their goals and their goals that contribute to wins. They all count the same. They don't ask how, they ask how many, baby. And right now, after that game, the Edmonton Oilers had 5 more than the Washington Capitals.
You're damn right, man. Lance is still in here talking to Simpsons. He said, I don't mean to brag, but Boston Pizza at a Simpsons trivia night. I won.
Ah, boy.
Lance has been winning a lot
Dude,
lately.
Lance,
hey?
you're just a walking W. I was in a Seinfeld trivia tournament a couple months ago. Got third place.
Why?
Because get out. Okay,
Wow.
no, Brett's off the show. I love Seinfeld. Don't you dare.
I'm more of a
This
Friends
was going
guy.
so well. I was in such a good mood.
Yeah.
Finally, one thing as we wind down here, we're almost at an hour. Next game, 7:00, Sunday night, back at home. DJ Tyler Bosencool live and in the flash.
Yes, sir.
Get a little La Bamba, baby. But score prediction from you. Give me an anytime goal score.
4-3 Edmonton Oilers. I'm going Vinny Desharnais.
Of course you are.
I knew that one was
Brett
coming. You
picks
didn't
Vinny
have to say
Desharnais
anything.
to score a goal every single
And the
game.
one time I wasn't in the freaking country, he scores. Whoa.
Set your fantasy lineups, everybody. Once again, 4:45. That goes off every single day. But I already set my lineups. We had early games
Games
today.
have been going on all day.
Gavin?
Yeah, so Anaheim's coming off another loss, so I think Oilers take care of business. I'm going to go 4-1 Edmonton Oilers. And anytime goal scorer, Connor Brown.
Whoa.
Let's do it. Why not?
So we're going 0 for 2.
Great.
I'm going off the board. I was going to go Hyman, but we've been talking so much about Connor Brown. I think we're speaking to it.
You say Adam Murray now.
You won't even be in the lineup. Can't score if you're not on the ice, buddy. But for me, I'm going to follow the trend of last season. I can say it because we covered. I can say it before the game.
Yep.
Shutout number 2 coming
Love
up on
it.
Sunday.
Love it.
I'm seeing a 3-0 Oilers victory, and I'm going to go Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Gets another one.
Nice.
Stays on the score sheets. Today was a blast.
Yeah.
It was a blast.
Fun day.
Early pre-gaming, watch party the whole time. Shout out Betway. A little after dark. And yes, if you watched the Betway live stream, no, I still have not done my Leafs morning take clips. We'll see if I get to that. Whatever. Did they win? Did they win today?
I believe, they won in overtime.
Damn it. Today they made me put a photo of Connor McDavid in a Leafs jersey on the show. It was like I felt like blasphemous. I was like, do I do my job?
Excuse me.
properly?
They lost in overtime to Chicago.
That's sacrilege.
Let's go.
Did Bedard score? Asking for fantasy
No,
reasons?
they did not. Bedard did not score. The Leafs were actually up 3-1 in that hockey game. Dickinson got a hat trick for Chicago.
Who?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. No, we're done with that. We don't care about
Jason
that.
Dickinson.
Yeah.
and then the Hawks won an OT.
I'm not a big Simpsons guy, by the way.
No,
All right,
Brett,
well,
you're not helping yourself.
I was going to end this and say, let me know if you liked Brett on the show, and I'll bring him back more. He just tripped Seinfeld and The Simpsons.
Yeah,
That ain't happening, brother. Thank you to every one of you in the chat. I love you all. It's been a big day. Shout out to our sponsors, Alberta Blue Cross, DoorDash, Betway, 19 plus. Please play responsibly. We got the Nation Food Drive. Wasn't that an easier name? Isn't that a much easier name?
Yes.
I don't make the rules, but there you go. Yeah, we want to shout out that. I'll see you at Greta later tonight. Shout out Crown Royal. And finally, I actually forgot to plug this one. Wendy's, baby. We love Wendy's. You can DoorDash Wendy's and Crown Royal.
Get that spicy chicken.
You can double dash where they will go to the liquor store, pick up your Crown Royal, then they'll go to Wendy's, go pick up your JBC.
Yes.
Then they'll bring both to you.
Oh.
You don't even have to look them in the eyes, too. They just drop it at your door.
I never look him in the eyes.
There's only been times you've had it, right, where you like answer the door, you like meet them there, and you're in your underwear. So,
Yeah.
what's up, dude?
You're looking,
Thanks, bro.
You're
Thanks so
looking
much.
through your eye hole, going like, "Please walk away."
Yeah. Like, you want to hang?
Yeah, no.
All right, everybody. I love all of you. We will be back with pre-gaming with Boardsy. The game's at 7 o'clock on Sunday, so we'll be going at 6. I'll be going from home. Tyler, I actually have no idea who's joining me for either one of those.
To be determined.
We'll see. Maybe I'll call Brett up again. Maybe we'll call Dan up again. I liked having Brett in here, so I am going to bring him back to do After Dark. Oh, so do it again next week. When you look this good, how could I not put this on camera and in front for the world to look at?
I'm sweaty.
But exactly. I love you all. Have a great weekend. I'll see you, Greta, later tonight. And then I'll see you Sunday, 6 o'clock. Pre-game with Boardsy. Good night, everyone.
Take care, guys.
Ski.